What is going on, and welcome to Barley Buds. You are watching episode 15 of our video podcast where we taste, discuss, analyze, and rate beer. Tonight, we're on part 2 of our 5-part miniseries where we each chose our individual styles. T-Rex, what do you got?
All right, guys. Tonight, I'm going to bring you a new brewery from Connecticut that we haven't reviewed yet. Hooker Brewery. It's Super Duper Double Citra. Just trying to get the word out for new breweries around the state. I love this, all the breweries we have. The homage to Double Dare back in the day. Great fucking show. And if you don't know what Double Dare is, just stop fucking following us right now because you're too young.
Mark Summers would be very proud right now.
Is he still alive, you think?
I would imagine. That's pretty clear.
Nice.
All right, this comes in at 8%. I'm the double IPA guy.
Isn't Mark Summers like hosting some Food Network shows now?
I thought he was too. I thought I remember him hosting something on the Food Network. Somebody, I don't know, Roll, you got to get on this.
I'm getting there. There's just a lot of things happening right now.
Matt, I gotta say, I like that chicken behind you. Did you get that hunting?
That's my it's my cock sitting over my shoulder right there.
The next Food Network star. That's what he's doing right now.
Are we still allowed to say words like cock?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think that offends any particular group of people.
A lot of high ratings here.
Yeah, I may be going the other way. The date is on the corner. It was made in September, and I can't tell. It looks like the 13th. So this is pretty recent. I had it once before, and I remember when I had it, it was a night that I had a lot. And I gave it a pretty good rating.
I was going to completely different beer, but I almost feel like I should switch mine because I have the Super Dubba Ripple.
You gotta do that tonight. That's the one you gotta do tonight.
You have the one up on that, so we'll see how this goes.
I have you right
There's
here.
no flavor in the front. It hits you in the back.
I could tell just by the
And then
color.
the aftertaste, it kind of leaves you dry. It doesn't have a good like hang on there aftertaste. I'm in between 3.25 and 3.5.
Really?
I don't know. I don't want to go.
You drank it
like,
last April 14th, 2018.
Yeah, I feel like 3.5 is actually a little too high, but I'm like 3.25 is that's just cruel.
It's disappointing. I generally like Hooker Brewery.
It's an IPA. It should be like 2.75.
No Bud Light.
No Bud Light.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna pass it off to Roland. We're gonna come back to me for the rating later. Go ahead, Roland. Let's see what you're gonna give a 1.5 for tonight.
Listen. You don't know me.
This is
right.
You can drink whatever you want tonight, so it'll probably be a 3. Let's see.
Tonight, since I'm doing wheat for my 5-part series, I've got Beard Brewing Whiskered Wit. I don't know that I've ever had a Beard Brewing beer before. This will probably be the last of my smaller time wheat beers. Trying to drink a little local, start it off, and then I'll probably foray into the more big boys conventional style. Not bad. A little too clear for me. But you never know. So this is a wheat beer with orange zest. So instead of using the yeast to get those citrusy flavors, they threw a little extra bit in there to kick it up a notch. Not a lot in the head. Really no citrus in the nose. Oh, that's just refreshing. Wheat beers, they just get me. They just get me. You know, it feels good. Once it gets in your mouth, once you put it in your mouth, it just runs right down your throat. It's just, there's a whole nother industry for that, but this is good too. It's clean. It just doesn't have that. Just doesn't have that yeasty taste that I expect out of a wheat beer.
No Huang.
It's not really a Huang. See, when you want to talk about Huang, you got to go for your IPAs. You know, you get that dankness. That's that Huang that just, I'm like, why am I drinking this? Like, I'm drinking this, and I'm like, I don't even want to drink this. I'm drinking it because everybody else is drinking this. What am I not? I'm just trying to be the cool kid at that point.
You probably drink it because it's like 8% alcohol. So you
Yeah.
deal with a little weighing because you got 8% out of it.
So this one's 5.2%. 5.2%. It's a good beer. I mean, I can see myself drinking this again. I'll probably buy this again. I do like this beer because I haven't found a decent local. I like to drink local beers, you know, support the little guys. This one's going to be.
Suspense is building.
I can feel it, the tension.
I had to put a little bit more in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Heard that before.
That one's going to be a 3.25.
Wow. And something he would buy again and enjoy.
Yeah, that's the middle of the road for Roland, though. It's not bad.
Middle of the road. Listen, I'm going to buy it again. I like it. I mean, if I see a better wheat beer next to this one in the aisle or something, you know, new I haven't tried yet, I'll buy that. But if this is the only option, I'm buying this one again. Like, I'm not going to change styles. Like, if I'm in the mood for a wheat beer and that's my only option, I'm going to buy it. If I'm in the mood for a wheat beer and there's a shitty wheat beer, I'm drinking lagers.
We're not going to drag out this one review here, but you did Two Roads last week.
Yes.
Which is also another local, and you do want to drink local. And you gave the Two
goal.
Roads No Limits a 3.75. So, very quickly, one quick answer response. Would you, if you had to drink local, you're going for wheat, do you go for the Beard or are you going to take Two Roads?
Oh, I'm going to take the Two Roads. The Two Roads one was very good.
Okay. So, it's all right. So, you stayed on pace then, and that's what we want here. So, awesome.
Two Roads all day.
Good question, Mikey. Good question.
Yeah.
All right. Next on the list, I think we're going to dump it over to Chris, I believe, is next.
All right, let's
And
do
the
it.
Polsa Grostia, whatever the hell you got going on down there.
Google Translate helps you out. So I'll be drinking Siberian Night Imperial Stout out of Thirsty Dog Brewing Company from Akron, Ohio. This is a 9.7%, so I know Matt will like it. T-Rex loves that high stuff. It is 58 IBUs, which I know for your IPA guys isn't too bad, but for stouts, it's a little higher than I generally like for stouts. It is Imperial. For those history buffs, Imperial Stout, originally brewed from England to appease Peter the Great of the Romanov dynasty in Russia. They wanted higher alcohol. Here we go. Oh, that is pretty fantastic, especially for a 9.7. Roasted, you get the roasted barley right up the top. Got some coffee. Get a little chocolate at the end, but oh man, this tastes like a campfire beer all night. Oh man, this is good.
I'm jealous right now.
I am too. I am too. I'm watching. Like, God damn it! I want that beer.
What's the name of that beer? I'm gonna untap it.
It is Siberian Night Imperial Stout from Thirsty Dog Brewing Company.
It definitely looks like nighttime.
I got a fire still going right now in the backyard, and I want that beer next to the fire.
A fire, actually, a cigar would go really good with this beer too. Shit, this is good.
got a pretty good global rating. A lot of
Little
lot of
sweetness to it.
activity.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is on tap. I actually didn't even look it up, but I'm going high in this one. I'm going 4.5. I am really loving this beer.
Nice.
This is delicious.
For
Yeah, you stout guys, especially for 9.7%. This is delicious for that high.
Bronze medal winner at the 2003 Great American Beer Festival. So
Bronze should be gold.
That's
That is delicious.
wow.
Wow. All right. Thirsty Dog doing some good stuff. Right, the guy. What do we got tonight?
All right, what's going on, guys? So I am doing Back East, another local Connecticut brewery, Unicorn Farm. So I got IPAs. So I was a little. It's made with Nelson and Mosaic hops. I don't think I've had a beer with that combination. So
What are Nelson's hops supposed to do? I don't know if I really know much about them. Does anyone know?
I have no idea.
I don't know if I've ever heard of them.
And I mean, mosaics are kind of common, but I don't know if I've ever heard of Nelson.
I've seen them on a can before, but I don't know what the hell. I don't know what you guys are asking about what they do.
What flavors come out of them?
add flavor.
Yeah, what the fuck? Explain to me how you're going to be like, okay, this hop is different from this hop. I know there's some out there that are just gross.
Like the ones.
Its origin is New Zealand. Flavor and aroma, fruity and tropical.
Uh-oh. Greek has a rough standing with New Zealand hops.
Not my favorite.
I was going to leave out the New Zealand part of it, but since we're on that. So I'm getting some orange smell out of it. I don't really taste it.
Yeah, it probably tastes like shit.
It's maybe a little bit higher than that.
Who hates
It's not great. It is. I'm gonna go. It is pretty light for 7.
Does it taste like a marathon butthole runner?
7.4%. I would have to refer to Chris on that. That tasting of that. But I mean, I think this is a little bit better.
Just a sprinter's butthole, not a whole marathon.
I don't know why. Still to this day, I don't know why you have a baseline of that flavor, like in your flavor profile for your life. But I mean,
Hey, don't judge my past, Roland. Don't judge my past.
Just saying.
Roland, I thought that's what you're rating all your beer off of.
Well, I mean, if that's the baseline, then this might be like a 4.0.
Oh, holy shit. It's growing up in the world.
That's right. I mean, by the way, this is super carb. Like, I feel like I might just
Go
a
run.
lot of carbonation in this beer.
Already refilled.
All right, so I'm gonna go 3.75.
Wow.
3.75. What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Nelson.
Those Nelson hops.
Nelson.
New Zealand looking good.
Nelson hops. New Zealand hops.
Hey,
3.75.
real quick, in last week's episode, Rye the guy was there, but he never gave a score because he had some internet problems. So very quickly, Rye, you went 3.75 this week. If you can recall to last week's Fairway IPA, what do you give it in comparison, since you're the IPA guy right now?
Not even close. Probably like 2.75.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
It was that purchase was more for the picture on the golf course.
Okay.
Well, at least it turned out to be after drinking it.
For the grand.
Wow.
Did we bring that to the golf course? Did we get a picture of that? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did, but
remember
it was
much of the golf course. So.
it was towards the end. Actually, I think it's I think it's on the fairway next to Mikey in like mid backswing. So
Didn't I take a video on Devo's phone with that? Or no, that was that pumpkin beer.
Well, with that, I think I'll. Can I shoot to next air? All right, let's do it. I'm going East Rock tonight, lager, and while I popped my beer open, I did a little research about a lager. Oh, and there it is. Little hat opener works well.
Look at you, fucking Larry, the cable guy over there.
So I went East Rock, another local, right out of New Haven. I've wanted to go there since they opened, but they opened right before like COVID kind of happened, and we all talked about going, never got there. Would love to go there again. I'm excited to try the beer, but before I do, very quickly, I did a little research. Since I'm doing lagers, I thought I should know a little bit about them, more than just I like the taste of them. And apparently, for everybody, Pilsners are lagers. But not all lagers are Pilsners. So that was mind-blowing to me. And I guess lagers can be described as three different things, either pale, amber, or dark. And anything that is a pale lager is considered a Pilsner.
Okay.
So I have come to find out that in being a lager fan, I am truthfully not only a lager fan, I'm a amber or dark lager fan. Of course, the one I picked for this week is a pale lager.
Or a Pilsner fan.
Or a Pilsner, as we've come to learn tonight. So we'll see. But it was just a little – I decided to do a little research, and I thought that was kind of some cool information.
That is good to know. When I see amber, now I know really what that is.
They all ferment at lower temperatures. That's the big difference.
Yeah. I also read about the temperatures, but the colors is kind of what stood out to me. But the temperature is definitely important. This one is it's good. I mean, I could drink this 100% of the time. I like it. To recall what I went with last week, I enjoy the ambers more. This is good. It's drinkable. Not sure if I'm gonna like go out and try to buy it again, but it's probably like maybe a 3.5 for me because it's good. I like it. I enjoy it, but it's not something I'm gonna be like I'm gonna buy just because I'm gonna buy because it's a lager.
Mike, are they the place that just put the shuffleboard in there?
They are. That is East Rock. They put the shuffleboard into their place, and we never got to get there. So I definitely would have liked to get there. And it's not a bad beer at all. But for my style of lager, I would prefer an amber. That's why I would go 4.5 or 4.25 for an amber, whereas this pale lager, it's a 3.5. It's still good. It's very good lager. I would definitely suggest it, but it's not my taste of lager. So
361 global. So you're right there.
Okay. I did pretty good this week, I guess. What do we got here? Next up on the list, we're going Greek. You're up, bud.
All right. I'm excited for this because I'm going to follow up with Roland's shitty wheat beer and drink a real German wheat beer that's soured to perfection. We have Watercolors Abstract 1 from Skygazer.
I just want to fucking teabag the screen right now. That's what I want to do.
This beer is going to be so good. I am already expecting a 5.
It's a brother style Weiss beer brewed with raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, marshmallow, and
What do you want, a fucking fruit salad? Jesus Christ.
and
If we can go higher than a 5, this beer would do it.
This is already a 6.
milk sugar, aka lactose, aka
Lactose. Yeah, let me get my silky mouthfeel. I'll give you some fucking silky mouthfeel. Yeah.
This beer sounds Greek. If you say this is anything less than perfect, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I mean, just look at this pour. Come on.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that looks amazing.
Color. Oh,
That looks
God.
amazing.
I just.
Slow it
That's
down.
what happens. Like that's what comes out of my
Oh
butthole.
my god, that looks so good.
No, it's amazing.
Thank you,
Nice
Tanner, for this awesome glass. Cheers.
My God.
I like the look of that.
That looks so
What's his
good.
beer again? I'm going. What's he drinking?
Look, it's in my mustache. It's so good.
Yeah. It's the flavor saver.
I might come over tonight, Greek.
You better hurry. It's the last one.
Uh,
Or you want a mustache ride? Which one is it?
Could go either way.
Who
Definitely
knows? I drink another lager.
Definitely getting raspberry. The third sip, the marshmallow kind of starts to hit the back of the tongue.
I was going to ask, I want to hear about this marshmallow. It's
It's
lactose.
fluffy in your mouth like a marshmallow. It's enjoyable. This is way better.
That sounded fluffy too.
Last week's was garbage. This 5.
Oh, get the.
Oh, he went with it.
5.
He did it.
You know what? He had no choice. If last week was garbage, you went 4.75 for the blender.
I can't even go higher than a 5. I wish I could right now. It should be double. It should be a 10. I'm making a new rating. 10.
Is this the second 5 ever on Barley Buds?
It is.
It's not a 10. There's no way that beer's a 10. It's not possible.
I don't know. That beer looks and sounds fucking phenomenal.
So
And
sounds
the
like
last
sweet.
one, the last sour that I had from them was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like-
they started in Southington, right? Then they had some sort of brewer drama, and now they're brewing out of 12.
Sours are not real beers. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't qualify for real beer. I mean, if you want to drink a fucking fruit wine, do that shit on your own time and get your own fucking podcast. All right.
Hey,
Get out of my
Fine. I'm taking my recording and editing with me, and I'm this.
Yeah, fine. Get out of here with your stupid red
Roland,
wine.
maybe you can start the horse piss podcast with your Bud Light too.
Yeah, you know what? My Bud Light podcast is gonna be awesome. All right, it's gonna be me drinking Bud Lights in a fucking room by myself. It's gonna be awesome.
You're just going to drink Bud Light all day, every day.
It'll be a great video podcast. Like I'll just
Me
live
too.
stream myself getting shitty and doing dumb shit. It'll be like the Steve-O of 2020.
You can do a blindfold test and have a Bud Light and donkey urine. You got to figure out which is which.
I mean, I'll know that they're both Bud Light because I'll put both Bud Light in both glasses.
All right then. On that note, JD.
Like, what's better than Bud Light? Oh,
I don't know. Greek, I'm with you, man. That looks delicious.
It's so good.
I'm very happy that's a 5. I'm very excited
Not
about it.
5. It's like a 1.5.
Well, it's not a 5. It's a 10, actually.
It
Not
is.
even.
New rating.
10s don't exist.
It's so good as 2 5s. I love it.
5s, you know what? 5s don't exist. There's no such thing as a 5 beer. There's no such thing as the perfect beer.
You
It's
drive over
stargazer.
here and drink this right now.
Not
Take a
coming over.
sip.
I don't want any part of that nonsense.
I realize the guy that says there's no such thing as 5 drinks the blandest beers. Like, all of us that drink these beers that have so much flavor that we're like, take a sip. Oh my God. His beers are like, wow, this is good, I guess. I don't know. It tastes just like the last fucking 50 that I drank.
Correct.
Oh, my God.
That's not a good thing, bro.
Great thing. Great thing. Consistency is key.
All right, Jim, take us home, baby.
All right. So I apologize. I've been away the last couple of weeks. So I was going to drink a different triple IPA today, but I decided to triple up on Matt's. So I'm going to go with Super Duper Triple Citra. It's from Hooker Brewing, Thomas Hooker Brewing out of Bloomfield, Connecticut. It's a 10% by volume. Just read off the back of the can real quick. It's drinking this brew is anything but a physical challenge. A mind-boggling level of citra hops provided a perfect balance in a silky smooth body, crisp finish. We triple dare you to enjoy this brew. So it says, on your mark, get set, drink this triple IPA. I don't know if that's the same on yours, Matt. I've already poured it to get ahead of the game. So that's the color. I've had this beer once before. I rated it pretty high on Untapped. Let's see what it is tonight.
To answer your question, mine says we double dare you to not enjoy this brew.
Mm.
And Matt did not.
Not one double dare. Matt does not get gacked.
So I'm an IPA guy. I'm definitely a double or triple IPA guy. That's why I picked this. I'm still going to stick with my rating. I rated this on Untapped at 4. It is still a 4 tonight. Matt, I got one for you to come over and weight it differently. Let's see how it compares to your double.
Wow. Straight 4. Matt, have you actually given a score for your double yet?
No,
No.
I finished the first one. I cracked the second. I'm going 3.25.
Wow.
I honestly feel bad going that low. I don't ever go that low. We're rolling. That's a high score.
It's about time you come around and give proper ratings to proper, subpar beer.
Well, yeah, like every sip I take, I'm just kind of like, it's there.
I like the double. I remember having the double. I can't remember what score. Actually, I'll look it up real quick. But I remember I liked the double. I don't know if different batches, different flavors, just sits wrong, that type of thing. Like, what is it?
Yes, I'm going to go 3.25. I gave it a 4 the first time, but I mean, I've said it before. I've given beers 5s, and then I've had many other beers, and I had go back to that beer I give a 5, and I'm like, why the fuck did I give this beer 5? This one's change. You realize there's better things out there, like
This
great
is
beer.
beer 275.
It's coming to you
Which one?
tomorrow, Matt.
275?
Jen. Got it.
275 from Chris. Ryan gave it a 4. Greek gave it a 4.
So I gave it a 3, 5, and a 4.
Yeah. Matt gave it a 4. Jim, you gave it a 4. I don't know
I
how
was
the other.
thinking another time too.
I don't know. Maybe
Did you say I had it?
off. I don't know, but
Chris
yeah.
gave it a 275.
Yeah, I thought I recognized the can. All right. I'm kind of in line with Matt.
So I got one more in my fridge. Matt, it's all yours, or whoever else. Give this one a try. Try the triple.
I like the triple better than double.
All right, well, hey, top beer tonight, clearly in the ballpark. It's 5.0 or a 10.0.
Bow down.
It's not
It's
top beer.
somebody
Greek.
mute him. Just
10.0. Mute him in my freaking intro exit here. 10.0 for the sour. Delicious beer tonight. I felt like I was on the fucking Sandlot right there. I don't know why, but my mind was on Sandlot at that point.
Great film.
10.0 for the Greek. Biggest score in Barley Bud's history right there. And, of course, you got to laugh because Roland is, again, the bottom beer. He is tied this week with Matt. So the Beard and the Super Duper Double both came in at a 3.25. So who knows? Maybe Matt's back on reality of beers and dropping some ratings, and Roland's just his standard. I mean, Bud Light's like a 7 to him, but
biggest difference is
for our
I
rating.
probably won't buy this again. Roland will definitely buy that beer again.
Other than that, we had
Only
some
option, I'm on it.
very good scores tonight, though. We had a very good night. Chris's stout came in really high.
Love it.
Jim's triple came in high. Rye, I guess yours was relatively high. I mean, 375 is pretty good. It was a good night. Lots of fun. Had a blast. Gonna finish off with a little shot here and gonna fucking regret it in the morning. So, Jim, take us away.
It's a school night.
Like people's doing a shot. Ryan, I just want to point out said trophy right there. Sitting.
Oh,
Is
The trophy.
is the
There.
top velvet still hanging down?
Yes, it has not been fixed yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, one small sip for man, one giant pint for mankind. Drink when you're thirsty.
Even if you're not.
Yeah.
Drink all the time. Like us, share us, send us to your friends. Do all the things.
drink your salad. Tell Roland to mute his mic.
Don't drink
Matt.
fucking sours. Sours fucking suck.
Was it smash
Comment. Tell Roland to mute.
all that kind of stuff?